gonna have a go at doing some course design because it's been a while, and yeah, I feel like I should do something. We'll try to. Now I have no idea how the levels are, so we'll see what that's like. Right, let's see if we can remember how this thing works. So we can go something super simple. Like countryside, but I think autumn. Hello. You'll have to let me know how the audio sounds. Hopefully you're getting some music, but not loud, because I can't design without any music. Good. We will take good. Yeah, no promises. We're going to try and do something. Yeah, I mean, so I played around this morning with my brother at a very like cozy Muni sort of course. Pretty good, to be fair. And it just kind of felt like I wanted to build something simple, like really simple. So we're going to make something that's very tight and short and like maybe has some quirk to it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build out some corridors and then just sculpt everything around that. Yeah. Maybe not here. I want to give myself some awkward stuff to work with as well. Simple stuff. Let's go with that, maybe. How far was this? Right, let's start doing some stuff. I will firmly admit that I am very rusty with the game. I've not touched the designer in a long time. So we're just going to keep measuring stuff out. I want some elevation to work with. Real awkward stuff so far. Exactly. Listen. It will come. Hey, Charlie. Oh, good to see you. Gonna do some clicks. Get some elevation going. Oh, cool. Maybe that last one's a bit too much. So I kind of want it to be like a there's this big ridge line that you get up to, and then everything is kind of off that. Also, do say if the volume on the music is too loud. There's every chance. Hey, Finley. Oh yeah, I forgot about the water table. Yeah, maybe we'll raise the whole thing. Like, I don't want crazy amounts, but no plan. Cute, simple little Parkland thing. So I was saying at the start, I played around with my brother today. We went out very early this morning, and it was just it's this little Parkland course that doesn't do very much, but like had a lot of interesting kind of quirky holes, which was fun. A lot of elevation change, and like occasionally you'd get the like really dumb things that these sorts of courses have to do when they're like a bit restrained by space. And there's some cool stuff. So it kind of made me think I would like to do something similar. I think I need to build on some more hills and things. So we're gonna have like a valley, I think. With some hills either side. But I'm very rusty, and I often start these plots too extreme, so I'm trying to go slowly for the moment. Yeah, and I might have to restrain it a bit more. So yeah, all we're doing at the moment is just randomizing stuff a little bit around like a. So get the basic plot thing in first, and then go from there. Thanks. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Zero promises. Yeah, this was not Charleston Muni. Charleston Muni's really cool. This is like there was just some dumb stuff and like some stuff where you could tell like they're just not moving any land, so this is the best it could be, that sort of thing. Yeah, we could do some stuff like that. I don't know. I have no ideas of what I'm going to build other than the fact that I want it to be kind of quirky in spots, and that's about it. And have some elevation more than I'm used to. Well, that's quite severe. Okay. Yeah. So I played Huntercoon. I say about 10 years ago now. It's really cool. And yeah, I can't remember if we did it on Twilight. I think Yeah, it can work so well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we started out at like, I think our tea time was 7:35, and it was still like, very dark on the first. Mm, I think we need some more before this gets to the high point. That feels better. Right, I think. Oh yeah, what trees do we have to work with? We're in autumn. The answer is not many. Only this all went quicker. Anyway, I don't want to do that. But yeah, it also kind of reminded me of how nice it is when like simple, like just really simple golf. It wasn't trying to be anything spectacular, and it was good and just enjoyable. Let's pop down. I always kind of like these little. And I don't know if I want it doing exactly that. If I've made it awkward enough, my boundaries yet. Not the one I want to go. Right. How can we make this a bit more interesting? This is also not going to be one of those courses where I think not going to be one of those courses where I'm necessarily trying to find holes as much. Like I don't mind playing gold on this. I've done enough of the hole. Go and just find holes. So now all we're going to do is go around and build in some interesting features. I wonder about having a little stream. Not ideal with the elevation. Could be something here. Yeah, why not? Worst case, it can always just become a dry stream bed. I'm just going to meander gently. Going on. Yes, definitely. Both in terms of style and like how many there are. Family well, thank you. And yeah, I know you're familiar with Oak Garden. I don't really know it very much at all. Let's have a hill here, maybe coming out. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do simple. The idea is simple done well. No flat lies, certainly. Probably never going to get all the way around here, am I? Maybe don't need to. We can always make. I probably need to cut in the land a bit more randomly, like where I'm allowed to go and where I'm not. I still think I've probably given myself a bit too much to work with. I actually need like tiny pockets as well. Like awkward shapes. How bad is my stream going to be? And you know what? I've done pretty well. That's very doable. Probably using a lot of the plot here, aren't I? Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, we've given ourselves way too much space. Maybe we just do something like that. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, let's start just like give myself an idea of how doable this is. I don't want to tackle the land straight on sometimes as well. Okay, simpler. I could do. This is true. I mean, the answer is it's not really a method at the moment. It's literally just I'm not giving this any thought other than just I want to see if it works and how my sizing is. See, I think I've made this too. I've definitely made this way too big. Okay. Now we know. I want to keep this bit. How wide is that? So that's about right. The answer is limited. Yeah, I agree. This is the bit that needs to go. I kind of don't want to start near river. That seems too fun. Yeah, we're not doing internal IP, don't worry. Not a thing that's happening. That one we need to get rid of. I'm very much out of practice. It needs more little hills and ups and downs in it. For sure. Very Parkland. We're going super simple Muni sort of Parkland thing. That's the plan. But I think I need to make the plot more interesting first. Mm-hmm. Haven't done this bit yet either. Oh, that's weird. Ah, I know why. The problem is it might now double the music, but I don't know if that works. But it should sound. The problem is if I do that. Wait. The only thing is if I do that, then it's going to mute the stream. And you may just have to do without the blurps, I'm afraid. I need to set the blurps up to a different. I don't know how to do that. Right, let's work in some more interesting elevation. So from here we would go down, then hopefully up a bit. And maybe not. Maybe that's the high point. Cool. The idea is like it's kind of an out and back of sorts, and just like you get close holes up here. I think I don't really want this being too wide. I reckon I've made it too. And again, it does give you an option. Yeah, I'll just go with it. I can tighten it up later. I'll try and make the routing tight, and it can just be what it needs to be. As for brushes, in case anyone's wondering, just like literally whatever you think. You can always smooth everything out. This needs to rise up a bit. So yeah, the whole idea is just no really flashy features. Little river, some elevation. About it. Yes. So you want to basically create your plot from scratch, essentially. So flatten the whole thing, and then it stops any of that surfacing changing. Hey, Sandgroper. How uphill would that be? Doable. But you could tack up and down as well. How wide are we? Okay. Yeah, we might be good to go. This bit doesn't really work yet. Yeah, I mean, it won't be. I can't make myself do another one of those. I haven't really given myself anything stupid to work around. Where would you start? I do not want to start. Like, I want this to be kind of middle of the back nine, maybe. I also kind of view this as a you go up, you come back down. So maybe we start from here. That feels like a really bad place to start. This is why I needed that little entry way. Kind of wanted that classic Muni feel where like you have 1 and 18 going in the same little corridor. What about if you did that? Oh, that's fun. Let's do that. 2. Three. 3 up. I feel like I'm not using this bit then. Oh well, not the end of the world. This is the way. We could build a fun par 5 there. How many am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This feels about right. Maybe squeezing in too many holes here. Maybe I need to lose this bit. Yeah, it's not going to be long. See, this is too wide, isn't it? I'm not doing light rough fairways. That's been done. It's been done once. I'm better than I would manage it. You guys and your wild ideas. What about if we came out further this way? I love the idea of a little par 3 sitting down there. Some sort of a tight par 5 going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are some problems with this, I know. Yep, that is 100% one of those. 13. Yes. 14. So stupid. $15. Yeah, this is doable. 50. That's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 15. Okay, I had a little bit more than I needed, than I thought I did. Yeah. Basically, I played a cute little Parkland thing this morning, and it was a lot of fun. And it gave me an itch. 14, 15, 16 would now be down. Yeah. Sorry to disappoint. That'd be 16. We need to get 17 somewhere up to here. Don't really want to do that. Hit that the same way twice. Maybe you do this. Okay, we have some problems, I'm aware. So 1, 2, 3 par threes being 4 par threes. Not too bad. 2 of them in the same direction. Classic with the lighting. But this is another one where I don't really want to overthink it too much. Maybe this becomes the awkward area. God, I wish this all took fewer clicks. So start popping some holes down. Yeah, I should probably save as well before the inevitable happens. Probably easiest to move and then. Yep. Three in all of, well, not all of that. Is there not? That's a shame. Yeah, that was useful. Right. Let's change this to carb. Or bunker. Bunker rats. Now we can change the rough back. Mm-hmm. All of these things you have to ask Panda. I don't have very much to do with it. We would like everyone to have flyovers, frankly. A lot of drive and pitch holes. So maybe we cut out that par 3. It's not really adding very much. We'll find another one. That one will get some bunkers. I do need some more silly dog leg. Like we haven't. Maybe we have a par 3 going back this way, and then that becomes a downhill dog leg. And that would make life easier getting back here. Oh, that's the end of that album. Right, what should we go with next? Good. That'll do. Actually, no. Maybe we don't put it right on the top of that hill. Might be a little far. Such a good album. I'd forgotten this hole was a thing. I don't mind slightly skipping outside the boundaries. Have I managed to only make 17? Oh, yeah, because I got rid of a par 3, didn't I? Oh, no, but then I added one in. Oh, I just can't count. How do we want to do this? And the answer is these. Oh, this could end up working with trees and that. This feels like a very Parkland sort of course hole. Maybe the answer is 16. Then we can have one more par 3. There we go. Perfection. What's the scorecard end up as? Excellent. 2 par 5s feels about right. We want a third par 5. Might be nice. 11 was one. What was the other? What was my other par 5? Oh, 6. Could do a really dumb thing with this one. Make it a par 5. We could go over to here. This feels like the more entertaining one. Yeah, just love this album. Okay. Let's say right. So one just gonna play up to there, nothing fancy. 2 blind tee shot up and over and down. 3. Yeah, fine. 4 uphill par 3. Could be nice. Yeah. 5 feels uninspired. But that's kind of like part of what this course will be. This is also very tight. For anyone wondering, the boundaries are totally rough. They would give me an idea. They're not going to stay necessarily. All right, let's start making some of these green sites into actual green sites. Mm. Come on, let's put some cheese in. May open up some of the views. Maybe not. See you later. Thanks. I don't know how much longer I'll do. I know, right? Hey, Finley. Yeah, that's all right. We're just putting in a load of trees. So, to give me an idea of corridors, and then we can start removing stuff. Yeah, you may. You probably won't hear the blurb. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a thing. Move this over here, make it a bit more interesting. Hey, sire. Long time no see. Loosely making a golf course. And lengthen this one. Only going that way. Yes. Yes. Two part. One part three going that way. Might potentially mean I need to do a lot of work with farms and that over here. Hetty would kill me if I didn't count my dog legs. One left. One right. Even. Left. 2. 1. 0. One right. 0. One left. Perfect. No, it's a worse place for a green. Count that. That's a fun tee shot. Well, that doesn't bring in that as much as it should be. And that brings it in less than it should do. Somewhere medium. Beautiful. Yeah, but we got to have some good stuff. I need to so that I know I'm not way off. To be fair, that's potentially a better par 3. That means we can move that tee if we need to. Like the one I played today had some really good holes in it. Oh, nice. Yeah, that feels right. A place called Chevin. It's like it's absolutely nothing special. I'll post some pictures of it in a bit. It just did a lot of things really well. Like there were the first hole was bad, but after that, the rest of it was solid everywhere. Maybe just 2 need to go a bit further this direction. Free up a little bit of space. But yeah, it had like it was a proper hike. It's something like 120 foot of elevation over the whole thing, which for the courses I play is huge. I don't really play that much elevation generally. But all of the holes were like okay to good. Like the condition was pretty good. It's just very wet. We can push this back a bit further, can't we? So yeah, it kind of gave me a little hankering to do something simple. How many par 3s are in the 180 range? 190, 210, 190. Cool, figured as much. That's okay, this one can shorten. I don't love that it looks directly back down there. Okay, we can move that. Problem I had is that the whole course felt like trouble was on the right. Now, it doesn't suit me. But there's some really quirky stuff as well. It was cool. 120. So hence why all the trouble on this one is pretty much on the right, it would seem. And then this one can probably shift forward a bit. It feels like a 175 sort of distance. Cool. You can delete that. It's fun. So now I think I just need to build out some green sites, I guess. Probably set some better lighting. Hey, yeah, all in due time, Saucy. Wait, I can probably pop it in the chat. Oh. Actually, wait. Let's do a. No. There we go. So, like, really simple for the most part, but just had some interesting features, land movement. It was a lot of fun. Game crashes. Game didn't crash, don't worry. I just switched to a different input. The greens, unfortunately, were really wet. But, like, there's some really cool stuff. Like, the green surround's really good. That's 18 on the right. But yeah, you can see kind of the big views and things we're trying to get. It was. It was friendly. I mean, it helped that we were teeing off in the dark, so all the people we saw were probably really wanting to be out there. But yeah. Trying to see if there's. The greens, I would say, were one of the worst parts of it today. Let's see if I can get some examples of what it looked like. There were some decent photos of it. So yeah, 3 was a good hole. Doesn't really show it, but there's a giant drop off on the right there, and like very uphill. 8 was fucking bonkers. So like gives you an idea of the elevation change. They claim this is 386. Off the tee, it's 445 dead uphill, and there's death right the whole way. 6 was mental, so it's 247, completely blind, can't see what you're doing, and they decided to get a temporary green here that was like 5 paces wide. Entertaining. Yeah, but it gives you an idea of like the vibe of the place. It was cool. 10. 10 was one of the only par 5s, quite nice. 12 was a really good hole. It was probably the best hole on the course, I'd say. Yeah, so this is what we're going for, like simple bunkering. But the green surrounds were really cool in places. And so like this par 3, they had these 2 bunkers were way above the green surface, and then it's like it drops off about 10 feet on this side. So like, it's really interesting. You can see the start of that. Like there's some really good stuff on there. And then 17 was another good example of like what is this hole doing here? Like downhill, dogleg left, water on the outside. It's like this is really, really good. And then you can feed the ball in from the right hand side. It's like, where has that come from? And you can't really tell much about 18 from here. This was like a dogleg right, par 5. It was interesting. Anyway, that's that. Let's switch back. See, that's kind of what we're going for. Do I have enough space for 1 and 18? Fairway starts about here. Yeah, probably. Okay. So 1, I'm kind of seeing this sort of green. I'm going to try to limit myself on the number of bunkers as well with this one. We're not really going to overthink things too much. Should be friendly. We'll aim for like CC sort of level. The like main feature of this is that mound cutting in. Maybe have a bunker here. Would make sense. And at least 1 off the tee. How far up are we? 272. Something like that. Start. I'm going to do about there. I mean, it won't matter because it's such a short approach shot. Something like that. Needs a bit more width. Yeah. Pretty simple. It's quite a big green. Nope. Literally just played a course this morning. It's started an itch. That's about it. I could make this green a bit more interesting, I guess. Larger makes sense. So, yeah, I guess the answer is kind of to kill time. I'm also on, like, I've got a half term. So, a little bit more time before the kids are properly around. But no, not a contest. Like we're done with those for the foreseeable future. Maybe Panda will give us a game soon. So yeah, this could be one of those, like, let's see. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Secondary surface. Rust is real. Like, kind of how quickly can you make a decent course? We could do that. Key thing, I think, is not getting overly intricate with the bunkering, which I always want to do. But let's just get some shapes in the ground. They can be what they'll be. Yeah, clear. A very simple first hole. But we can dress it up with some better sculpting. How much slope is there? That's quite a lot of slope. I hate how many clicks it takes to move these. The things you forget when you take a break. Right, I want to do this and 18 in tandem. I say 17's only there, so 18 can just go. I think 18 can have quite a lot of bunkers. I'm okay with that. It's quite a big green. Yeah, I don't want it to be that big. This one feels like just a couple of bunkers down here. Wind your way around it. Bunkers probably both sides of the green. Or bunker and a mound. Ugh, these bunkers suck. Fine. You have to be okay with making bunkers that don't look particularly pretty. The texture really doesn't help. Is there a browner one? Nope. Nope. Or it is. I feel like I always gravitate to that one. It's where it just like, yeah, some more colours on these would be good. Oh, that's okay. 8. Yeah, I'd already looked at that. I think we go 8. Nope. Like I don't. It's at the stage of the game cycle where it's like I don't feel the need to create anything special at this point. Less the need, more like the desire to. It's a cool idea. Don't get me wrong. Just not for me right now. Hey, Malham. Yeah, I like the simple bunker shapes actually. For 18, yes. I think you make an exception for 18. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, there's fewer bunkers than Woodhall Star. That one, that course is the most heavily bunkered of any course I've ever played. Maybe not Lytham. There's 2 on 1. Leave 1 out of this. 18 is oppressively overbunkered. Not 1. Aggressively overbunkered, I should say. Undecided. I don't think you're playing down. I don't think you're playing down 1 on 18. Seems rather pointless. We'll probably have 1 or 2, but like, not for the point of view of splitting it. Just purely for aesthetic reasons. And like, because the idea is it's like quaint little muni, but like muni is a it's not really a term that necessarily works in English golf quite as well as it does in the US one. Just kind of forgetting the controls left and right. This is normal. Yeah, and that'll layer fairly nicely. Could probably bring. Yeah, I'll make it work. No, no, not much at all. Actually, the closest of them is probably Woodhall Spa, and that's like it's owned by England Golf. But yeah, the plan is with this one, it's just a very sweet and simple course. And no real frills. He says making quite a big tee box. I'm back in a second. Have a be right back screen. I thought I did. I'm back. No, I mean, wrong one. Oh, our munis are run by local council. See, that's a good way of looking at it. Let's go with let's remove all of our tee boxes. I think we'd have a lot of people moaning if that were the case. Oh yeah, I will do. You know my thoughts on ley lines. I don't necessarily hate the principle of them, just how they're implemented in the game. Yeah, it's gone loud, hasn't it? There we go. I think you just hit a crescendo in the song, plus me not being here. Yeah, we'll keep some music. Don't worry. But it probably was on the louds. Bump this screen up a little. How much higher than the tee is this? 5 feet. Yeah, it feels about right. I don't know if I love this green angle. And by don't know, I mean I definitely don't like it. Something simple. Uh, split. I think. Just save here because I've not had many crashes in the game for a while, but joining splines is one of the things that I have known it to crash on. I'm tempted not to bunker this at all, actually. Now doesn't need it. Things I forget. And how area select just doesn't work. I'm going to raise this. Then we can have... which probably then has an argument for not having... Oh, right. Joys. That sucks. Sorry, buddy. Are you... One thing that can happen, are you running the game maybe a little too high for graphics? Like, that can sometimes cause it. Oh yeah, happy with this. I've got some planting, little peekaboo thing. Yeah. Right, what my theme grass is. Answer is not very much. Question is, do I want to do grasses? Possibly not. Because once you start, you kind of have to do it everywhere. Yeah, let's leave it for the moment. Right, let's sort our speeds. Slow, 4.9, excellent. Okay, down to 0. Better way. 0. I'm just going to go make a cup of tea. Okay, and we are back. I probably have about half an hour before I go and pick up the kids. I don't actually hate the textures. Spline work is terrible, but we can fix that. Bunkers are tiny. Again, can fix that. Surfacing. Let's go with fairway texture. Let's go 10. 10's always a good one. Light rough. 10 as well. That was pretty good. What about that? Yeah, don't hate this. Green feels a bit on the big side. Shrink it a little bit. I think this becomes tighter neck. There we go. Simple. Pretty effective. And we can probably bring this down a bit more. Yeah, simple. 2T can move over here. I can move a little further back as well. Not sure it's 369. Okay, what are we going with here? you're a cheap muni, how would you protect your green? Probably make it quite small. I was going to say it's a good candidate for a front to back. Yep, dip in front of the green and front to back. We can go for some very simple shapes generally as well. Sorry, I'm using the term muni where I don't necessarily intend to. But yeah, the point is not lost. That's the plan. So like you can go back to it, but earlier I went through the one I played this morning, which was just like it's a lot of fun. I wouldn't play there every week, but it was really engaging and like just nice. Go with that. Can I do out of bounds? Tempting. Maybe we just camp hard towards the tree line. I think that's the way. I think this one can be bunkerless. Makes up for 18, right? All right, we finished our album again. What should we go with? Because I do want land movement to be like Not crazy, but a big factor. Maybe a little high. And then that's maybe a little much. And obviously we need a marker. I might have to put a timer on this course and see how long it does take. Just to answer that question that Andre once tried to sort. Three. Yeah, three's a fun tumble down one. I think for this one, maybe we have bunkers on the outside. And just gives you a line to negotiate. We're going to need a little more visually than that. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Hey, Sab. Praise Panda. Yeah, all good. You? This is what design streams are for. Don't apologise. I mean, not that you were, but yeah. We're looking at 7 feet. That's a good amount of elevation change down below. Later, buddy. I don't blame you. God, this hole looks boring. Yeah, occupy some good land as well. Just one sec. Later, buddy. Sleep well. Will do. I mean, yes, but this is also meant to be friendly and fun. How uphill are we going here? 20 feet. You're probably not. Yeah. Let's go for. Move the tees forward, I think. We're not going to do exactly what Seb is suggesting, but we're going to take some of that on board. So I think we're going to push it a little further out this way. And we're going to clear all of this. The sightline might be a bit of a pain. Mm-hmm. Not that it's not doable, it's just going to be a little awkward. I will do. I having seen it, it's the sort of course I would enjoy. I am aware. There we go. Now we can see the bunkers. Probably. Well, that is doable. We can play the dangerous game of putting Spotify on shuffle. So, could get anything. I love this green side. I need to know how to get there. And I think it presents as a very simple straight on green. I kind of like the idea of this being a bit of a false front. Like it rolls off from there. Maybe cut one bunker here. Feels like quite a swooping fairway. Put a bunker there as well. Yeah, this will work. Need to raise this bit up. I think I probably need a tree. Ugh, I don't like it though. To be fair, I can actually bring all these trees in. Not everything with trees is bad. Where are... Yeah, the implication was there. There's some more autumny colours. No. Oaks and elms, really. like that one. This fella's always a good tree. Like that one. Oh, now I have to go all the way back through. And the aspens are great. Must be birches. I need some of those elms. These ones. Yeah, hate this one. Bit too much of the whole one of every colour on that side, really. We do have time. I've got about 5 minutes. Yeah, I kind of like them purely as an aiming point. Doesn't need them, no. Like the real hazard is going to be the runoff, right? So really, you're playing close to the bunkers in order to avoid that. Yeah. Like that's a lot of camber. I think bunkers on the outside of doglegs are we underuse them. I understand why, because you know people can easily hit straight down. Mm. We need to lower this. We're trying our best, trees. Do I want that being 377 or bring that a bit longer? $450 feels nice. Oh yeah, we need a bunker. Yeah, I mean, I'm making a thing. It'll be a thing. That bunker totally goes in the wrong direction. Yep. That's better. That's a nice simple green site. Doesn't do much. Doesn't need to be much. I might try and clear a little bit of the view down to 13. Yes. Yeah, it will get toned down with playtesting. Or we might widen the fairway a little. That is a hypothetical. I mean, the answer would be me, but yeah, we can do that. Obviously, the answer would be me. I feel like with all of us, the answer would be yourself, right? Yeah, and it's more fun. Oh, right. Core and Crenshaw, always. Or Hans. I feel probably Core and Crenshaw. See, now those bunkers need to cut in a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, we're about to finish up, but we've got 4 holes roughed in. So hole 1 is like all of it is just simple. So hole 1 narrows by the other side. We'll make a nice green complex. It'll be a thing. Hole 2 blind tee shot. Simple. Front to back green. I think all of it will come alive with the sculpting. 3 is then down and around. And then 18 you also have, which is like, here's some bunkers, avoid them. Quite a wide fairway, this one, actually. 45. We'll take it in a little bit. That's the plan. That would look better. I mean, you have just popped back in pretty much in exactly as I'm about to go and pick up the children. Yep. Charlie's built some holes. And like, yeah, I think this is a people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones sort of thing. Right, Finley? In terms of deleting plots and holes and that. Yeah, tree farm was nice. Much better. Cool. Anyway, yeah, Charlie, we got a routing. You'll be able to go back and watch the VOD and see what we've got. It will be a thing. I'm 2 hours in, so I'm going to clock it there. So, and I'll keep a tab on how long it does take. Exactly. Right. Yeah, this was fun. Righty. See you guys later. Have a good evening, afternoon, etc. It will be a thing. See you later.